I got a new hat and a new shirt, a couple new shirts. Uh, I just found out that my ex best friend mom just died. And I tried to add her back to Facebook. Well, not add her back, add her for the first time, like a year and a half ago. I was hoping to get to talk to her again. I was friends with her for several years. Her husband was my case manager, and I was on the hiring board and got to vote on which person we hired. And this guy was uh, definitely the man for the job, and so I became close to him and his wife and his son, stepson. And if you saw the video where a perfect victim, where I talked about the statutory rape of my daughter, I betrayed him and his girlfriend, mainly his girlfriend, in order to get the evidence we needed to try to get the bad guy. And in the process, I knew that I was going to lose my best friend, my last best friend that I ever had. But I had to choose which one, my daughter, my stepdaughter, or my best friend. And, it made the bad guy leave, the rapist leave. We haven't had no more problems because of it. And the tape was destroyed because it was too hot potato when they raided the houses. If I hadn't betrayed him, we'd still be friends now, and I'd be there to support him with the death of his mom. And I would still be friends with his family too. Anyway, shortly after, doing that, bugging the phone for the police and all that to get the evidence, they split up. My best friend and his girlfriend, the one that I really betrayed because she was the one on the phone being recorded. That's what we needed. She knew the evidence that we needed that was told by the bad people. So anyway, they split up. They broke up, and then they both went their separate ways. And my friend, he ended up going with a woman for a couple of years, and the girl, she ended up being in a couple of relationships, and she stayed here in town. He left. But anyway, I tried to become friends with, or try to get him to forgive me over the internet, over Facebook. It didn't work. But the woman that I betrayed, she forgave me. We met at the mental health center, and I asked her for forgiveness, and she gave it to me. The person I betrayed forgave me, but he won't. She said she understood. And so I just found out from her that, my best friend's mom died. I just, anyway, she tells me that they're back together. You see, he and the woman that he was with got married, and just 7 months ago got a divorce. And I knew that they had separated because I was talking to his wife, and he didn't want to talk to me, but she would. She was really nice, and she would relay messages back to him, but it didn't work. But she would still talk to me. And then all of a sudden I noticed her name was different, so then I asked her what's going on, and she said that it was over between the two of them. There was a little separation for like a month, and I knew about that, but then all of a sudden her name was back to the name again. So I thought everything was fine, and then boom, it was over for good. And that happens in a lot of relationships. It happened in mine, where it's long relationship ends for a short period of time, and then boom, we're back together, and that can last months or even a couple years. But anyway, it's over. But anyway, they're back together. The woman that I betrayed by bugging the phone, they're back together, and she says that they're going to be here in town tomorrow and that they might stop by. But I said, like, that's great, that's wonderful, but I mean, I know you forgave me, but what about him? I don't know what to say. if they do show up, I don't know what to say, because I don't know. But I would love to see him, and I would love for him to forgive me, and I would never do it again. I will find some other way. But at the time, it was the only way that I thought I could do this. I miss him. I miss him very much. And I miss his mom. And his sisters and brothers and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for watching. You guys have a good one. And God bless.